Wow. 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 I got one question. Are you a dreamer or are you a dreamer? What is up, my beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Alezae Young. I'm so happy that you are joining me today and diving in to these words and relating them to life because life is relatable. All right. I'm out here in the beautiful East Texas in a state park called Dangerfield State Park. Man, it's beautiful out here every morning. Birds chirping, no sounds, just sounds of Mother Nature. Excuse me, no sounds of, you know, cities and cars and trains, just subdued in Mother Nature. Every once in a while there's a train, but man, it's just very, very quiet. I appreciate it so much. So, with that, are you a dreamer or are you a dreamer? We're gonna talk about one thing today. And I was going through my videos yesterday. I was like, wow, I have not talked about dreams or dreaming. It's something that is so important and just a part of me. I would have thought it was already in the in the library, but it's not in there. So we get to make it in there today, and we're gonna get right to it. So let's look up the definition first, and I'll tell you some stories. Dream, images, etc., seen during sleep. Revere, fond hope. I don't, I don't like that. Images seen during sleep. That's like saying life is images seen while you're awake. If dreams can be images during sleep, life can be seen as images while you're awake. It's such a far removed definition of what dreaming entails and encompasses. Like, if you're new to this channel, welcome. Please gently press that like button. Please gently comment and subscribe. All right. But if you're new to this channel, you know that we've already talked about the fact that life is Maya. All right, and your mind is really outside of your body. Okay. So in a dream state, everything that you see, it would make sense coming from that perspective of your mind being outside of your body, that the dream too is your mind, right? All right. So if you're experiencing life in such a way when you're waking up, then the same can be said that you experience life in a different way while you're asleep. It's life and life, you know. They say sleep is the brother of death, But from a dreamer who dreams a lot, I can say that it's almost like when I dream now, because I practiced a lot. I used to have dream journals. I wrote them down. I wrote down my dreams every night, and I got really good at remembering what I went through. And then I got really good at holding my attention. And so dreams were a way to self-discovery for me. It was a way I could meditate and experience something at the same time. Like and I don't mean experience something, but I mean meditate and be active. So experience a state of a dynamic activity. So that's why I really thoroughly liked dreams, and I still do. I still like dreams. I just don't write them down as much because I can hold my attention in my dreams, and sometimes things just fall off. So um, through the dreaming, I realized that really, at my very core, I am awareness. Because if I can be in an active state in my dream, alright, and if I can be in an active state in my waking life, then something has to be able to bridge between the two states of sleep and wakefulness. Okay? If I can still experience that state and, tap into it, identify with it, gain personal power from it, then that is a much more deeper understanding of who I am. So through dreaming, I realize that at my core, I'm awareness. Okay? Awareness need not have, all of these egos and personalities and stuff. But we're having a human experience, and that's part of it. All right. So I feel like when some people try to get away from that too. You know, try to get away from the individuality of being human. But you're missing the whole point. We were put here to experience this human life. Experience this human life means it comes with individuality. All right. It's not like the dream state that we were in, where there was no individuality. Right. Everything was just one, and you just spring from the silence and you know all this good existential stuff that I'm not going to get into right now. But dreams were the way that I was able to understand my foundational awareness within myself. And so, actually, I can tell you guys about a dream that I just recently had. And I don't dream about the things that I dreamt about last night, but I had very, very strong dreams. I've been having really strong dreams since being here. Lately, I haven't dreamt a lot, like the past year I've been in Texas, which I noticed, and I started to write them down a little bit again just to get my dreaming back, because I wanted it back. I still wanted to be active um, at night, and I will, it would come a little bit or just in little spurts, and then it would fall off, and so it was very weird. But now, um, now it's back, and so I had this very intense dream last night about horses, and I don't dream about horses. All right. This is not something I dream about, but they were big horses, like, like strong. And it was two horses. They were brown, almost looked like the horse from it's that one movie, Spirit. If you don't know, less programming for you to deal with, But that's what the horse looked like. But they were beefy. They were strong. I was like, dang. And then one started charging at me. And I just stuck out my hand and I just grazed it, touched it very gently. And then it just came by my side and we walked up the mountain. It was a very beautiful dream. Very beautiful dream. But I had never, dreamt about horses. And because of that dream, I was like, oh my gosh, I don't think I've ever done a dream, or excuse me, ever done a video about dreams yet. And so now that's what prompted this. So here we are. So I want to talk about the dream to waking life connection, because sometimes we get put into this mind state that dreaming is separate from the waking life, and I guess a superficial aspect it kind of is, like you go to sleep, and when you go to sleep, it's totally different than when you're awake, okay? But your awareness is still there, all right? You can get to a point in your dreams and your waking life where you become so aware and so in sync that they start to mimic each other. It is a thing, okay? It's something that I've went through. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it for everyone because it can throw you for a weird loop, you know, because you realize that life is much different than what you thought it was, and that if you do certain things in your waking life, it can manifest in your dreams. If you do certain things in your dreams, it can manifest in your waking life. And so This is a very it's a fun place to be, but it can also be a very dangerous place to be. All right, if you don't know how to align yourself, how to keep your cool, okay, because you're touching something that's in yoga it's called the anahata, and the anahata is a place where a lot of weird things can happen, and this is your everyone in the new age they call it the heart chakra. All right, so it's also referred to as the heart chakra. But when you touch this point and you start to blend uh, realities like that, it becomes abstract, for lack of better word, as you start to live in an abstract reality, and it can be very dreamy for all my dreamers who like to dream. You know, you feel like it's a constant dream state. You know, whether you're in waking life or whether you're in your dreaming life, you know, it's a constant thing. But um, it it I can say that it's very beneficial because it taught me more about myself and taught me more about these other states of my mind, um, like the dream state, like states that you can get in during meditation, like samadhi, like you know, things of that nature, where you can tap into these states and alter things, or if things happen, they can manifest in your waking reality. So it's something to be aware of. If you're really heavy on your dreams, you go like really deep in on your dreams. Um, but it's also something to be aware of if you like dreaming, but you know you're not really that crazy about it. You know, I would just say take my words with a grain of salt because I don't want to, you know, disrupt your perception in any way. And then just go, just go try stuff out. You know, just go try stuff out. So the other dreamers that I wanted to talk to you about, the other dreaming aspect I wanted to talk to you about, is the dreaming aspect of actually wanting something, of revering something, of hoping for one thing. It's so important, all right? Because if you can become singularly focused on your dream, and everything that happens around you will start to manifest for your betterment, because it's your dream. You know, life is so much easier when we focus on one thing. So focus on wanting that one thing. I have a dream. I'm not gonna give you a Martin Luther King speech or nothing. Maybe when I get a little older, a little wiser, some gray hairs on my face or something. But I do have a dream. All right, I'm a dreamer naturally. I'm a seeker. So there is something that I want, but my dream, I don't actually expect for it to be accomplished during my lifetime. I hope that I have taught my children and my grandchildren and given them enough inspiration in how I live my life to instill this dream that I have in them and for our family. So for me, it's something that I don't I expect to make strides and break a lot of ground in attaining the dream. But if I don't get it, I won't be surprised because it's so much bigger than me. It encompasses things that um, I don't even know exist right now. You know, so it's a dream that I can't like. It's just my dream. It's just what it is. It's massive. It's me, and it's everything um that I want, you know, and I want to see it come to fruition. So when you have these dreams and when you have these aspirations in your life, let me tell you one thing, okay? God would not put this desire in you if God did not feel that it was something that you could accomplish, okay, and to some degree, all right? God would not have put that in you, okay? So because I want it, I know that it is something that I can attain, all right? If I don't attain it, that's okay, all right? But I know, like, because I want this so badly, because I can clearly see it in my head, I know that it's something I have to do. It's something I have to go for. Okay, it's something I have to create. So, God would not bless you with the gifts you have, um, to not be able to use it to manifest your desire, um, however it needs to be manifested, and to whatever degree it needs to be manifested. So if you have that desire, if you have that dream, hold on to that dream. It's so important that you hold on to it and you stay focused on it right now. Okay? It's so important. All right? So, do you dream or do you dream? Are you a dreamer or are you a dreamer? All right? I'm both. Y'all know I'm both. All right? And with that, I'm gonna say, and I will see y'all in the next video. Um, Before I forget, please check out my affiliate links. It is in my description on my YouTube page, okay? These affiliate links are going to help you get a little bit more organized when it comes to starting a business, a little bit more organized when it comes to entrepreneurship, and teach you how to think about money and stuff like that, because money is spiritual, y'all. Like, I feel like us spiritual folk, we get sidetracked by the bad things that money can do, not realizing that um, it is only a product of human intention. So there are humans that want certain things, and can make certain things happen with their money. And for other humans, it's probably not the best thing. But we can't get sidetracked by what they're doing and not be here creating our own things, all right? Because, us wanderers, us spiritual folk, we often don't really put our attention towards money. We don't put our attention towards making a business, to actually putting our dreams in a business, selling it, and then becoming profitable off that. But money is super spiritual. It's one of the only things that can be in two places at once. All right, in multiple places at once. All right, only like atoms can do that. It's quantum. It's quantum cash. Okay, so I'm super big on getting all my seekers to just start a business. All right, like, the world needs more of us. All right, I'm not saying that as an ego thing, but if you're watching this channel, you can see what, like, all the trash basically everywhere. Okay, we gotta clean it up. We got a whole bunch of kids around here messing up stuff, and we need to make sure they clean up the house, okay? Because we got things to do. So we go do them things, all right? I hope this blesses you. Make sure y'all gently press that like button, gently comment and subscribe, all right? If you got any ideas, any questions, comments, or concerns about dreaming, what I've been through, what you can grow through with dreaming, the writing down, books and keeping track of it. I did a whole bunch of that, so, like, I'm, I'm I can be a source of advice if you need it. So until next time, thank you for tuning in, and I will see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.